Picture this, it's 2024 in South Korea. Massive protesters are sweeping across the nation, demanding the impeachment of President Yoon Suk Yeol. Amid the chants, banners, and sea of determined faces, one unexpected song emerges, deeply resonating with their call for change. That song? Hey folks, my name's John, and welcome back to Civic Beat. Today we delve into the remarkable story from South Korea and how Rosé and Bruno Mars' APT, inspired by a popular drinking game, became a symbol of unity and defiance during the nation's political crisis, and why light sticks played a huge role in the protests. Let's dive into it. Released in October 2024, APT quickly dominated the music charts worldwide, but it's more than just another hit song. Its roots lie in the popular apartment game.
아파트 means apartment, so you're basically stacking floors of the apartment.
Okay.
And if it's your favorite game, then you will call out the number.
Okay.
And we'll stack, like after the chant, we stack it, and then whoever lands on that floor takes the shot.
It's not just a game though. It's a shared cultural experience for many South Koreans. When Rosé and Bruno Mars turned this chant into a song, it instantly connected with millions of people. Fast forward to December 2024. Amid the protesters demanding President Yoon's impeachment, protesters adopted APT as their unofficial anthem. The song took on a new life with its repetitive and infectious APT chant that provided a unifying beat for protests, chants, and marches. It wasn't just a backing track for the movement, it became a powerful statement of defiance, unity, and identity. But every protest has a story behind it. To understand why APT struck such a chord, we need to look at the leader at the center of the storm, President Yoon Suk Yeol. Yoon started out as a tough prosecutor known for fighting corruption. He became president in 2022, promising fairness and stronger ties with the US, but quickly, his approval ratings tanked. Issues like rising living costs, job insecurity, and scandals, especially involving the First Lady Kim Hee, only made things worse. And many people felt like the rich and powerful were benefiting while the rest of the nation struggled. The tipping point came with his controversial declaration of martial law on December 3rd, 2024, the first in more than 40 years.
체제 전복을 노리는 반국가 세력의 준동으로부터 국민의 자유와 안전 그리고 국가 지속 가능성을 보장하며 미래 세대에게 제대로 된 나라를 물려주기 위한
But it was quickly overturned hours later by the National Assembly. This action was the last straw for many people and sparked massive protests across the nation calling for his impeachment. In this atmosphere of frustration and defiance, the fires of protest were not just lit by anger, they were visually ignited by the glow of thousands of light sticks. Waving strong in the air, the unified light sticks were more than mere concert accessories that lit up the protesters. In Korean pop culture, light sticks are recognized as symbols of fandom, passion, and unity. Fans use them to create breathtaking visuals and signal support for their favorite artists. But during the protests, they took on a new role. They transformed a familiar symbol of shared excitement into one of solidarity and peaceful resistance. The glowing light sticks became a visual language, a way for thousands to communicate. They weren't just holding light sticks, they were sending a message. We are one. We stand together, even in the face of political turmoil. And in a moment when the political environment felt oppressive and uncertain, APT took center stage. With its upbeat rhythm and deeply embedded cultural roots, protesters adopted the song as their unofficial anthem and as a source of energy and unity. It wasn't just music, it was a way for ordinary citizens to reclaim their voices and challenge a government that felt had lost its way. Its rhythmic APT chant allowed protesters to unite, chant together, and create an atmosphere that was both festive and defiant. The song was even played alongside an older hit from 1982 called Apartment by Yoon Suk Yeol. This mix of old and new bridged generational gaps, with older protesters feeling nostalgic and younger people energized by the modern twist. The music became a reminder that no matter the time or generation, the need for community and change is a constant. And as the music brought people together, the movement itself began to reflect that unity, drawing people from all walks of life. Students, labor unions, church groups, and ordinary families all united for one cause. And because the protesters remained peaceful and well organized, even more people joined in. With the pressure from the public building, the pivotal moment arrived on December 14, 2024. The National Assembly held a critical vote on whether to impeach President Yoon. And with the world watching, the vote passed. It was a historic victory for the protesters. This wasn't just a political defeat for Yoon. It was a clear message from the people of South Korea about the power of democracy. Yoon was suspended from office, marking a dramatic turning point in South Korea's political crisis. And in that moment, ABT played again across the squares and the streets, not just as an anthem of defiance, but now also as one of victory. What's truly remarkable is how pop culture can ignite change. In South Korea, where the fight for democracy is deeply personal, the repurposing of everyday symbols like light sticks and catchy tunes paves way for a new generation of protesters, one that is more inclusive and blends serious political purpose with creative, community-driven energy. At its heart, ABT became a symbol of reclaiming power. It represents the struggles of modern life in South Korea, where high-rise apartments often symbolize both progress and confinement. The song turned this symbol of everyday life into a tool of rebellion and community. It reminds us that even when things feel tough, there's always room for connection, creativity, and resistance. This story isn't just about a song. It's about how music can become a force for change, inspiring unity and action, even in the most difficult times. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button, subscribe, and I would love for you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What symbols or songs have inspired you to stand up for change? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.